Good evening, 47. Your target is Dame Barbara Elizabeth Keating, a New Zealand tycoon and the former Minister of Trade and Foreign Affairs. She was forced to resign from her position when a charity she represented was accused of funneling donations towards the Dame's own offshore portfolio. Dame Barbara drew on contacts in the tabloids to shift the blame onto the charity's director, Jacqueline Vicker, destroying her reputation and ensuring that Vicker's death shortly thereafter was perceived as a suicide. Dame Barbara is now embarking on a PR tour to restore her standing, and we believe she's working with a body double in order to protect herself at public events. Needless to say, the contract only applies to the real Dame Barbara. Good luck, 47. Welcome to New Zealand, 47. Your target and her double are both preparing for their undoubtedly tearful comeback speech. I suspect Dame Barbara wouldn't settle for anything less than a perfect doppelganger, so a little additional reconnaissance might be in order.
When I meet individuals in the community, I'm often overwhelmed by their... I'm probably sounds more approachable. Maybe too approachable? I have devoted my life to service. Whether it was serving my employees, my community, or the underprivileged with their palms outstretched, and I plan to... I've continued to... More conviction. And I will forever continue to do so. Might be a bit clumsy. What to do about this section? I know that if Jacqueline were here today, she would... Jackie? No, Jacqueline's better. Need to keep a little distance there, don't we? Good enough for now.
Oh? Command, something ain't right down here. Stand by while I investigate. Interesting.
Intonation, emphasis, posture. These look like performance notes. They must belong to the double.
Of which I know many remain. I can only ever extend the olive branch of human compassion? Or just compassion, maybe. I don't need to put a bow on it. Obviously, it wouldn't be animal compassion. I need a cigarette.
Man, I'm escorting the package inside. Cigarette break.
Looks like there are quite a few editing notes in this document, 47. And rather granular ones at that. I think you found your target.
When the least among us bends and falls... No. Maybe... When the least among us bends, falls, and breaks, we must deign to stoop. I need to work on the flow there. Still missing something there. To this day, I believe that the director... No. To this day, I believe that my dear friend Jacqueline did not set out to do what she did with greed in her heart. She was a kind but misguided person who only ever deserved our forgiveness and understanding. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's see here. Many among us have never had to ask ourselves what we would do if our closest friend betrayed our trust, ruined our name, our life, everything we had built. Would we rage against them, or would we forgive? Right, this should feel like a real emotional crescendo. Need to lean into that. Still missing something there. It's me, and I'm going to tell you right out of the gate that I have not appreciated the tone of your emails lately. Just because I've hired you to help me with my public image certainly doesn't mean you're entitled to talk down to me in that way. Not in the slightest. Yes, I'm aware of how it would look, but I believe it's your job to prevent any unwanted visibility on these matters entirely. Do you think that's an unfair expectation? Because I don't. I've told you a million times you don't need to know where the money's coming from. It's not a problem. In fact, it's keeping you in that lovely little flat of yours, isn't it? Besides, worst comes to worst, I know how to clean up after myself, and I know how to clean up after others. Now, is that good enough for you? Glad to hear it. You take care now. Say hello to the family for me.
Well done, 47. The client is transferring a very charitable donation as we speak. Now, time to make your exit.